Hi everyone, it's Gina. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about my Tonka Truck collection and what I do to help kind of keep them from totally rusting out. And a lot of them I have were very old and they're already rusted. They were rusted when I got them. But I started collecting about 15 years ago, 10 to 15 years ago, and I think I have like 40 of them, close to 40. All right, so I keep them in storage during the winter, and then I get them out in the spring and I clean them all with the hose. That's what I was doing with my short that I posted yesterday. I just got them all out and I take the hose and I just spray them all off because they get cobwebs, and then I wipe them all down, and then I spray them with this right here. I spray them with the Rust-Oleum clear, and what it does, it helps them to not rust more than they've already been rusted, and it kind of preserves them just a little bit. I did spray this one, and I don't know if little boys play with Tonka trucks anymore. I would spend my summers, 2 or 3 weeks out of my summers at my grandparents' house in Whitefish, Montana. It's a farm, it's a dairy farm, and I had lots of boy cousins, so I was a little bit of a tomboy, and we played outside a lot, and they played outside with dump trucks. And a few years ago I went to visit, and my aunt has some of their Tonka trucks from when they were little boys, and we're all in our 60s now, so these Tonka trucks are very old, and she had them throughout her yard. And that's kind of how I got my idea. I had a few of them, but I started looking for them more, and I started finding them, auctions, Facebook Marketplace, garage sales, and I started purchasing them, and that's how I got my collection. And I put them throughout my yard, so let me show you. And I don't know the date on some of them, because some of them are all metal and they have no date on them, and others have dates. Like I can tell when 1993 is my one that I can tell what date it is. Otherwise I can't tell the dates. There's no dates on a lot of them. This is my Jeep Dune Bug, Tonka Dune Bug, and these have been sprayed, and it kind of brings out the color in them. And then I put them throughout the yard. Yeah, I have a lot of these kind, you know, bulldozers that I put around my trees. These ones I've already sprayed. Yeah, that was an old one. That's all metal. A lot of the newer ones have plastic on them. The older ones are totally all metal. The only thing that's plastic on them is the tires. Now this is where they get rusted out during the summer when it rains. So I'll come out and just kind of lift it up like that. And I do have the ones my boys used to play with. They're so fun. So just, you know, find something that you love and enjoy it. Now I love collecting, so a lot of times I have things that I just collect, like the Red Ryder, the Rodeo Flyer red wagons. I have 3 of those, and I love them. I would like more, but I haven't really looked for those. And this one right here, this was my children's, one of my children's. Very nice one. And I have the Jeep with the little trailer behind it in my greenhouse. But anyway, yeah. And let me show you what else. I might as well. Look at there. Look at that deck with the awning. Yep, that's new. Just put it up this last week, and I started putting my flowers out and hanging stuff. And let me show you something else. I just thought about this. I collect old things like antique stuff. And let me show you this cool thing. This, and I'm going to spray this as well. I haven't yet. This is an old child swing set. Isn't that cool? And I usually put this goes in storage as well. I usually put a flower pot right there. But that's also all metal, and I have to spray that. Isn't that nice? Let me show you my Tonka trucks I have in the greenhouse. Look at there. We do have the roof on it to still finish. We have to put paper down and shingle it, but that's not done. But everything else, got my steps. Let's see what Tonka trucks I have in here. This is my Tonka truck collection. Tonka. These are miniature ones I keep in here. Look at that. And then I love Jeeps, and I would like a Renegade Jeep someday. I don't know if this is Tonka. Oh yeah, it is Tonka. And then this thing, look at this. I love this. I'm keeping this inside because I don't want it to get rusted. Look at there. It's an old Tonka Jeep with the horse trailer. Don't you love that? I still have that. I think I paid $10 for this. $10. But I'm going to keep these things in undercover because I don't want to them to get any more rusted out than they already are. Yeah. My Tonka collection. And I don't know if I am done collecting, but I put them throughout my yard. And kind of decorate. And Dodo's doing great, by the way. Should we go look? And Stu, you know, the week before Dodo had her little drama, Stu gave me drama because he wasn't feeling well, I could tell. So I had to get him taken care of. Oh, see, it's kind of hot here today. It's not really hot, just slightly. And the girls are kind of staying cool underneath there. Hi, Snow and Spot. Oh, there's Stu. Yes, hi, Stu. He is doing better. I checked him out the other day, and hey, Stu. His cone is red still. I don't know if he's feeling 100%. I still have to keep an eye on him. Hey, Stu. It's okay. Hi. What are you guys doing? Hmm? You having a chat with your friends? Let's go see. They're all hanging out back here. There they all are. Hi, there's Dodo. Are you doing better, Dodo? Yeah, are you doing better? She's kind of favoring it a little bit. You can see her lifting it. But she's been walking around on it, so I'm not too concerned about her. Hey. Hi, Dodo. Hey, Dodo. Yeah, she's walking on it. Okay. do. All right. Look at that. I'm so happy. It turned out really nice. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming to my channel. If you don't mind subscribing and hitting the like button, it really helps me out a lot. My Tonka trucks. Hope everyone's having a good day and having a nice spring so far. And we will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.